What else should we
Yeah, and
know? Go ahead.
well, I think people should know that business schools tend to be the most money making. They tend to be money making machines. They have incredible brand franchises on a global basis. And if you go to any university, top university, you're going to look at the best buildings, the best professors, the best resources, the most resources, even the best food in the cafeteria are going to be at the graduate business school. It makes a lot of money for a university, and it is. I mean, basically, the business school oftentimes supports an entire university.
Gotcha. What else can we do if we're on the wait list? You said email, you said visit. Is there anything else we can
Well, yeah,
do?
I think you can also talk to current students. I think that's really critically important. I mean, I think if you're on the wait list, you want to get the best perspective and the most holistic perspective you possibly can about a school. And obviously, talking to students who have similar career and academic interests to you is a very good way. Talking to alumni who are recent alumni who really know recently what the program is about. Don't talk to people who've been out of school for 10 or 12 years. Talk to people who are recent alumni. They'll give you their feedback of what a school is about. By talking to people who are current students, oftentimes they may have connections with people in the admissions office. And if they have a connection with a person in the admissions office, don't be afraid to ask for, do you mind if you put in a good word for me? So it's oftentimes it's a little bit tricky asking a favor for someone you don't know, but building relationships with whoever is tangentially associated with the university or the particular program in hopes they may have some type of connection to the admissions office is really critical. It doesn't work all the time, but it does work on occasion. If you know of anyone from your prior undergraduate school or from prior work or any type of experience in life who may go to a particular school, call them, keep in contact with them. Even if it's reconnecting an old friend who you haven't seen in many years. I worked with a student about 2 years ago who reconnected. He was put on the wait list at a top five program, and he reconnected with a woman who he went to prep school with, and they were just not very good friends. They knew each other in prep school. They had lost touch with each other for 7 or 8 years, but she happened to be very good friends with the director of admissions, and she actually went to bat for him. And he actually got in 3 days before the program deadline, before the start of school.
Wow.
And he actually had to move cross country. He literally moved cross country, and and he did it. He thought it was worth the sacrifice.
Gotcha. So talk with current students, talk with alums, visit clubs that are interested or that are
Yeah.
interesting to you, visit the campus, continue to make your attention to that school known by the admissions counselors via email, via
Sure.
visits. Anything else we need to know?
Yeah, and don't be a pest.
But don't be a pest.
And don't be a pest. Yeah, don't
Gotcha.
be a pest, and don't send information that's sort of not pertinent to your candidacy or might be misinterpreted or extraneous.
Gotcha. Anything else we need to know?
I think that's the biggest thing I really want to emphasize. Don't be a pest.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All
Okay,
right.
especially during. I mean, people are very busy. They have very busy lives. They have families. They have kids. They during admission season they're extremely busy. The last thing they need to do is really sort of get emails and get phone calls and be bothered by people with stuff that's really not pertinent.
Yeah, and that could actually hurt maybe your chances to
Oh,
get
I
in.
think it has hurt. Yes, it has hurt.
Gotcha.